If you click this video, you're probably here because you want to change to a baseball grip, or you're already using one. If you use a baseball grip, I guarantee that someone, either your friends or someone online, has told you that you have to change your grip. For me personally, I was always told, especially when I was a higher handicapper, that I should never be using a baseball grip and I have to change as soon as possible. I was always told I'll never get down to single figures and I'll have a glass ceiling above my head and I'll never progress as far as I want to. However, after a couple of years, I'm now down to single digits. I'm off 8.3. I'm playing here at Carnoustie today, and I'll hopefully show you that you can still play well and progress with a baseball grip. Let's get into the video. Okay, so winter rules are in play here. So at Carnoustie, you have to go 2 club lengths in from the first cut, so I can hit off the ground from here. I've got 170 to the pin. I'm going to hit a really soft 5. So the reasons why I use a baseball grip, the first thing is, for me, it's the most comfortable grip. I think that's the most important thing for anyone. Is there's no point approaching the ball if you don't feel comfortable. I've tried interlock and I've tried overlap and I just cannot get comfortable at all. So for me, although I started on baseball grip and most people say it's for beginners or older people, I find the baseball grip is the most comfortable. That's why I use it. I caught that a little bit heavy, about 20 yards short. I think I must have got behind the ball a little bit, but at Carnoustie, a little Texas wedge. It's really wet here just now, so I'm going to have to give it a little bit of a whack. Keep going, please. I mean, I hit that pretty hard and it still hasn't got there. Get in there. Bogey on the hardest hole on the course is not bad. I'll take that all day. Aiming for the bunkers on the left and just trying to fade it. Just right side of the fairway. It just cut a little bit too much, but we're still in play, so that's fine. So again, the most important thing for me is comfort. So back when I was a 10 handicapper, I tried for 5 to 10 rounds. I was trying the overlap, I was trying interlock, and for me personally, I felt like I had zero control over the grip. I had zero control over the club face. I was hitting shanks, I was hitting big left to righters, OB, and it was just, I could feel straight away it wasn't for me. And it's hard because a lot of people on the outside, either on the internet, friends, or PGA professionals, are always telling you have to change grip. The baseball grip, no one uses it on the tour, so you shouldn't use it. Oh, it's just going straight. Oh, straight and long. Okay, so left and long. Usually I hit a fade, but today it's going straight, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind for the rest of the round. 52 degree here. Open the face a bit. The pin's right at the front of the green, so I'm going to have to lift it. It should stick because of how wet the green is. Oh, it's a bit short. Keep going. Wasn't aggressive enough. Let's see if we can get up and down for a bogey. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, it's not as close as I'd like to be. Okay, in for bogey. 2 over after 2, not great, but the swing feels good. It's just not fading, which has put myself in some tough positions, but let's keep it in mind going to the next hole. Sit there. Yeah, perfect. So the other reason I use a baseball grip is due to a hand injury in my right hand. The index finger and my middle finger, they got cut when I was younger, so I don't have the same movement and feeling in those fingers, so for me any other grip doesn't really work. And also it's due to hand size, so my palms are quite big, and this means that like with a regular grip, it doesn't feel that good. It's also, another thing I've done is move to a mid-size grip, so ever since moving to mid-size I've got a lot more control over the club. I don't know if that's due to hand size and due to a baseball, but by doing some research I found that a lot of folk that use baseball grips have said the same thing. Moving to a mid-size has meant a lot more power and a lot more control of the face, so just keep that in mind. If you're using a baseball grip, it might be a little thing, maybe go and invest in some mid-size grips, have a little go, or maybe borrow some clubs that have got mid-size grips and just see if it makes any changes. So I've got 130 here to the flag. We're in a good little spot, so let's see if we can get it on the green. So again, it has to be 2 club lengths, so I have to come over here, which means that it actually makes the shot a bit harder, but we're okay. We can still get a good line to the green. So it's 155 to the front, so I've got a 7 iron. As I said, we're changing to these mid-sized grips. I am actually hitting it a bit further, I'm hitting it a lot straighter, so it's time for me to kind of adapt and stop hitting that fade and just aim straight. Right, come on. Again, it's gone dead straight. I don't feel like I am aiming left, but you can probably see it better on camera. I probably am still. Same thing's happened again. I thought I was aiming straight, but I was actually aiming left and pin high, perfect contact, but I'm now off the green, so I'm gonna have to get up and down for par again. Little 52, see if I can just nip it at the front of the green. Sit, sit, sit. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh. Man. Tough. 3 bogeys in a row. Par 3 now on the 13th. It's 166 to the middle and 170 to the back. So I'm going to hit a nice little, a really soft 6 iron, I think. Just to make sure I get there. It's on like a raised green, so I have to get there. Oh, now it fades. Okay. We're just short. I think we're just right at the pin as well, but let's get up and down for par. I love it short and right, but as you can see by my ball striking, the grip isn't the problem at all. It's kind of like my direction. Like, all my shots are going straight, if not a little bit left to right. So the grip, overlap, baseball, interlock, it doesn't matter as long as the face is square. Right, let's get this up and down for a par. And first par in 4 holes. That's not good, man. My putting's been terrible. Right, come on. Oh, yes. Come on. This tee box has been brought forward because of flooding, so it makes this hole a lot easier. That's fine. When I was a higher handicap, I had a lot of pressure, and I'm sure anyone else using a baseball grip just now or has in the past has had this before, but everyone around you is telling you that your grip sucks and you should change it. And for me, it was the only one that felt comfortable, so it was a really confusing time, especially when I first started golf. And I was off like I think it was like 17 or 20, and I was just so confused because I couldn't use any other grip, so I didn't really want to play golf because everyone around me was kind of making fun of me. So as you can see by my handicap, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet or anything, but I'm off 8.3 now and I'm playing some good golf. Obviously I've got some things to work on, like directionally and putting and stuff, but for me, I'm playing really well. I never thought I'd get down to single digits because people around me told me that I couldn't do it. So if you're using a baseball grip and that's the only thing you want to do, as I said, maybe you can use a mid-sized grip. Kind of, for me, that's definitely helped a lot. But any advice I would give you is just to stick at it, maybe get a lesson. A lot of PGA professionals will tell you just to stick with your own grip. As you can see on the PGA Tour, golf's one of those things that swings look different, grips look different, and people have different techniques, and as long as the face is square, there's nothing stopping you. So make sure that you're comfortable, don't listen to those around you, and for me, I need to try and get up and down for a little birdie here. Alright, let's do it. So 85 to the pin. Pin's at the front, so I'm going to just try and hit a really smooth swing and see if I can get some spin on it. I want it to carry up to the green. I don't want to be short because of that water, so let's try and get it there. That's not going to get there. Please get there. It hit the water and stopped. I'm short again. Oh man. Yes, come on. 160 into the wind. Again, I'm going to hit a 6 iron. Straight ball. Oh, it's right at it. Oh my god, that's so close. Swing's feeling really good. Again, the mid-sized grips are an absolute game changer. It's just firing off the club. That's such a good shot. Look, it just stopped absolutely dead. Come on. Does it break much? If anything, I think it's just straight. Yes, come on. That feels good. Okay, so the wind is now picking up a little bit just because we're getting closer to the coast. The wind's straight into our face, so I'm going to try and hit a lower ball here. Again, middle of the fairway, even though I have to move it into the rough, middle of the fairway. Again, I'm just going to aim just off the left of the fairway and just try to fade it in a touch. Oh, it's trying to fade. Okay, that's fine. If you've not played in Scotland before, this stuff is nasty. It just, as you come away, it pulls your club away, and as you come down, it just grabs your face. I've got a hybrid here, max forgiveness. It's a par 5, so if I can just dunt it down the fairway, and then up and down, get another little birdie. Oh no. 210 to the green, middle of the green. The pin's just middle right, so I get a good contact here. I should be able to get on. The wind's in the face, but if I'm just short, that's fine as well. It's a bit knuckly. Short again. Drop. Oh, good effort. In for bogey, that's okay. The wind's really picking up now. The sea's right there, I'll show you in a minute, but the wind's picking up as at least a 2 club wind. It's 140 to the centre, so 160. I want to get there. I'm probably going to hit a 7. Oh, it's really good. Oh, yes, it got there. A little birdie chance. This would be huge. It's a pretty simple putt, it's right to left. I can't actually remember my score, but I think if I birdie this, I'll go back to 2 over, I think, or maybe 1 over, I'm not sure. But let's go about a cup and a half out. Let's go a cup out with a little bit of pace. Yes, come on, man. So good. Par 3s have been so good today. Yeah, so in the bag I've got Tacoma 301 CBs. They're in stiff shaft, mid-size grip. I've got Tacoma Skyforger wedges, and I use a Cobra driver and a Callaway hybrid. But I'm hoping to get my hands on the Tacoma driver and fairway wood as well. But I'm loving the Tacomos. You can see the ball striking is pretty pure. Right, on to the 18th. Look at this. As you can see, Carnoustie in all its glory. There's a big flood, all the banking came off there, so that's all sand now, but look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Double fairway here with the 1st and the 18th. It's a winter green. A little fade, aimed in the middle, a little fade would be great. It's a beauty. Absolutely perfect. Oh no. That's so poor. Oh man. So I think a lack of concentration there, that was a very lazy swing. I mean, this green's just obviously a winter green, so anything can happen. Oh, for a second there I thought it was going to drop. Oh man, oh well. So guys, if you stuck around this far, thanks very much for watching. Again, if you do use a baseball grip, as I said previously, don't be disheartened by what other people say to you. Although I didn't play my best stuff there, you can see my ball striking, it's pretty good. And as I said, advice would be to keep at it, try and experiment with your grip, and make a little bit of grip changes as well. So for me, my right thumb is on top of the grip just for a little bit more of a neutral swing, and also the mid-size grips on my irons and my driver has made a huge difference. So hopefully this video helps people out there that are thinking about a baseball grip, or people are thinking about changing but don't really want to. Again, I would stick to it. If you're shooting really high scores and you're not progressing, then it's probably an idea to change. But for me, I've not had to change anything, and now I'm swinging really well. I'm playing really well. I'm still making mistakes at times, but I think that's more just me swing playing and direction and bad contact, but in terms of my overall game, I'm really happy. And again, I'm impressed with the baseball grip in single figures, which I never thought I'd be. So thanks very much for watching. If you've stuck around this far, you might as well subscribe, leave a comment if you want to discuss anything. Cheers.